Adala was born into a small village. After a few years, his parents noticed he wasn't growing any taller. They took him to the village native doctor, who then concluded that Ajala was caused by nature and his growth was stunted. Ajala's case was the first and only in the village, so he was stigmatized and abandoned in a hut far away from the community, close to the forbidden stream. Ajala grew and over the years learned to cope alone. He lived on fresh fruits from trees and had no choice than to visit the forbidden river for water to bathe and also to drink. Ajala believed he was weak and cursed, so every time he went to the stream, he would cry out,
Mother Nature, you need not curse me alone. Just kill me and satisfy your hatred for me.
One day, Ajala went to the stream to fetch some water, as usual. He met two warriors sitting by the tree beside the stream, which was very unusual because the stream is highly dreaded. Ajala, who has lost fear of death, as he wished it upon himself, proceeded to fetch his water, ignoring the warriors. Ajala, the favored one, the warrior called out. Ajala turned and answered, Favored? By who? You must clearly be mistaken. Can't you see how nature has cursed me and adamantly hindered my growth? The warrior beckoned on him to come closer. As he was about approaching, a lion approached from the woods and charged towards the warrior. With flawless skills and fierce confidence, the warrior withstood the lion and tore its mouth, killing the lion in less than 5 minutes. Ajala was amazed at what he had just witnessed, and it aroused a deep desire for strength. He watched how powerful the warrior was, and he wished in his heart that he had such strength. Then he would be able to stand up for himself and beat down his bullies. Ajala asked with a quaking voice, Teach me how to fight like you. The warrior smiled and said to Ajala, In your dreams. Then he ran off over the stream. Ajala felt downcast and stupid for even coming up with the thought of being a fighter. How could you, small and weak Ajala, think you could ever be powerful? Only in your dreams indeed, he added, as he walked home with a heavy heart. Later that night, something strange happened. Ajala slept and saw himself on a battlefield. With warriors training, in a twinkle of an eye, he saw that strange warrior approaching and he asked, What am I doing here? The warrior answered, You asked to be taught some battle skills, and I said, In your dreams. So here I am in your dreams to teach you. Days turned to weeks, and weeks into months. Ajala looked forward to the night where he'd return to his training, the only place where he felt truly alive. Ajala grew stronger in strength and in the waking life could remember the skills being taught him in his dreams. On the last day of training, Ajala's warrior trainer told him, You must be careful these skills you have learnt because they are beyond mortal. You must only use it to defend or protect and not to revenge, bully, or do evil. Once you use these skills for evil, you will lose them. When Ajala woke up, he was different. Something had changed. The leaves on the tree were greener. The sky was even more blue. Colors popped in his eyes, and his heart was light as a child. He remembered his village and felt nothing but love for them. Ajala began to live a happier life, practicing his newly acquired battle skills. He felt like a king in a kingdom of one. One dark night, Ajala heard a roaring noise from his village. It sounded like a stampede. Children screaming, mothers crying, and fathers yelling. Ajala could only think of his poor mother. He tried to ignore, but couldn't. He ran as fast as he could to the village. As he got there, he realized that giants had invaded his village, destroying properties and lives. Ajala summoned courage. As he got into the midst of the giants, he began to break the knee joints of all of them, one by one, with a stone and the speed of light. The giants began to fall to their knees, groaning in pains, wondering where the heat was coming from, as they were too high up to see tiny Ajala. Soon, all the giants were on their knees. Ajala then took the sword of one of the giants on the ground and began to slay them one after the other. The speed and force with which Ajala moved was a mystery to the villagers, including the giants. Soon, all the giants were dead, and the villagers came out. As soon as they saw Ajala, they all screamed for joy and carried him, parading him around the village. Ajala was accepted back into the community and appointed the head of warriors. He taught the warriors how to fight, and the village never lost any battle as long as Ajala lived.
Thank you very much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed and learned from it. Please kindly hit the like button. Let's know what you think in the comment section, and please don't forget to share the video. See you in our next video.